Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be planning out my catch-all for the week of November 28th through December 4th, and it is really hard to believe that we're already in December. I was kind of going back and forth on whether or not I wanted to do like another fall spread for this week. I don't actually know when the first day of winter is, but I woke up this morning and there was snow on the ground, so I figured, you know what, it probably is time to start doing winter spreads. I've worked my way through most of my fall stickers, and I have a lot of like winter stickers kind of backlogged, so I'm going to make use of some of those. I was greatly inspired by this sheet of winter blooms from According to Allie. I actually ordered a second sheet of these during her Black Friday sale. I got a bunch of different things from her, but you can use my code Caitlin10 to save 10% off at According to Allie. I also have an affiliate link down below. Using that just helps support the channel, that kind of thing. So I'm going to use the winter blooms today. I love the like floral with the pine cones, and then I found this sheet that I had from last year from Alicia Michelle Amxo that are these little like Christmas chalkboards. I know it's not Christmas yet, and I'm gonna like not use the Merry Christmas one, but I feel like 'tis the season and Merry and Bright will be fine like with the florals, so I want to do that. I grabbed some just grid washi tape because I thought it could use a little something geometric, and then there's a lot of moving parts here. I have this Marigold Maggie Holmes paper pad, and I want to use this one as kind of like torn scraps in the backgrounds of the clusters. I feel like the black and white will work really well with all the like really bold colors we've got going on over here. And I'd like to work in a red lyric style, but I have a lot of options. So I think it's going to have to be something that I decide as I kind of move through the spread. But my options are as follows. I liked this girl with the polka dot dress and the red scarf because the black and white and then the red. These ones are a little bit more Christmassy, so I'm like not sure if I want to do these just yet because I feel like these will work into later Christmas spreads I have. But I really like the girl with the wreath and the little dog that's wearing a Santa hat. I think that's really cute with all the greenery. We've got Coffee Girls number 8, and this one who's dressed for winter is just so like on par with the color palette. I love the plaid and the red. Oh, that one's so cute. I've got these gals who are another Christmas sheet, and I liked the stars. There's not any yellow in the florals, but I feel like if we could bring in like a pop of color, or the wreath again, that would be cute. I'm not sure about the blue dress because it's not in my color palette, but that's another sheet I've got. And then I've got these ones that are technically fall fashion, but I thought the girl in the red dress on the left might be able to work in here, or even like the Burberry plaid kind of thing with the red coffee cup. I just haven't decided. So that's going to come later on. I'm going to go ahead and pop this off the discs and we will get started. So I'm going to start with the layer of scrapbook paper. I'm going to take this out of the paper pad. I've been making use of my paper pads as I do like a little bit of a junk journaling series in the form of Instagram Reels and TikToks. I'm going through Taylor Swift's Midnights album, and I'm making spreads that are inspired by like the different songs on that album. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Should I do like ripped edges, or should I do like a little bit more geometric? I feel like since these are going to layer onto them and they're going to be pretty like square or like geometric, I should do this one as kind of like ripped edges. So I'm just going to start tearing a little clump of it right here. And this one, it could go down here in the bottom of the sidebar. That's like my go-to spot for scrapbook paper. I was also thinking it could go up here. Not bad. Let's do that this week just to mix it up a bit. I'm going to take my Tombow Monodots adhesive. I do sometimes get questions about this. You can buy it on Amazon. It's not the cheapest like adhesive runner on the market. I think it does a good job, and that's why I keep coming back to it. But you can buy the first one. The first one's a little bit of an investment, and then you buy the refills for it so that you can just kind of like pop out the inserts and change them out. That'll help keep the price down. I've actually found that if you're willing to allocate your 40% off Joann's coupon to it, you can get them for really cheap there if you use a 40% off on like the refill packets. So that's what I typically do. It ends up being like $4 or $5 for 3 of the refills. And then, you know, that's like a good deal to me. Trying to decide what we want to do. I'm going to put this floral here. And then I gotta pick a chalkboard. Meet Me Under the Mistletoe, Merry and Bright. I like this one. And I'm gonna layer it like right here. And I'm not gonna push it down all the way because I wanna put another little floral behind it. So I'm gonna take this one, and let me grab some tweezers to make this a little bit more scientific. Just gonna go like right here. And they kind of nicely line that scrapbook paper. I think that's really fun. It's not like a black and white, it's kind of like an off-white, but I think that looks good with all the different colors that are going on because this is more of a cream tone in those florals anyway. I'm gonna go back to the scrapbook paper and just tear like a random shape out of it because I need something to kind of dart in from the side down here because I want another cluster at the bottom of this page. As far as plans go, I really only have stuff on this half of the week, so it's like kind of a toss-up, like should I make this a super functional page or can I just fit it into like the area around these clusters? And I'm thinking it's going to be one of those cases where I can just kind of work them around the decorative elements. Like the plans that I have this half of the week aren't things that require like super huge boxes or like a lot of details written about them. My Black Friday sale came to an end on Monday, Cyber Monday, and now I've got to get to like packing orders. I've been working through a lot of different orders as we speak. So the Black Friday orders are starting to like make their way up in the queue now. I am going to be working on those essentially all week to try to get everything out the door in a timely fashion. Okay, I want the sticker doll down here. So now we've got to make our call. The white of the white dress maybe conflicts a little too much with the cream color. I'm thinking she's kind of, yeah, this isn't, because then the dog's on top of the flower. Ooh, I like the stars. I mean, we could put two dolls in the same spread. I like the girl with the wreath. Okay, so these are our options. What? I wish you could vote right now, like a live voting thing, even though I know this isn't going to go up live, so you've got to decide. I'm going to go with her off of the Coffee Girl sheet, and then when I use these ones, I feel like I could pick something that has a little bit more yellow to like match the stars in it. So I could pick something that corresponds to her a bit better. I just think that she is the best color palette for this spread. So she's gonna go right there. We'll put one of these little chalkboards with her. This one says, Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. I'm just gonna put that on there pretty dead on, just right into that blank right there. This is making me happy. I like the way this is turning out. I'm trying to decide what I want to do for boxes. It might just be black to go with like the black of the chalkboard and the black in the scrapbook paper fragments, but I will take a minute and decide on that once we get this half done. So I'm going back to my scrapbook paper fragment. I'm going to tear another one of those like weird triangle shapes, kind of like this. That's going to go up here, like Thursday, Friday, to kind of balance out what's going on there. Taking the Tombow, and I gotta be at work in like 30 minutes. I'm already dressed, but I just wanted to get this done before I leave. However, if this starts taking a little too long, I might need to like put a pin in it and come back after I finish work for the day. So I'm adding that in. We're also going to a hockey game tonight, so I don't have a whole lot of time to work on orders tonight, unless I work when I get back, which will probably be the case. I've just been like so tired this week that it's like, I keep falling asleep right when I get home, and I'm like, I need to work. I need to work after work. Okay, so that floral's going there on Thursday. I'm gonna do 'Tis the Season for this one. And I'm trying to decide if this needs a little bit more, or maybe I should like leave the edge of that, like scrapbook paper kind of open like that. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna leave that cluster as is. And then we could do like a tiny little like corner piece, because then everything kind of balances itself out. We've got the one in the upper left, the one in the lower right, and then those two little like diamond shapes in the middle. So I'm gonna do like that. just kind of tearing out from what we've got left of the scrapbook paper. These little like craft paper pads, like the 6x8 size, are really good for like if you just want to do a planner spread with something. When I buy full sheets of scrapbook paper, I always end up using like maybe a half of them at most. And then I have all these half sheets of scrapbook paper floating around that I'm like, what am I going to do with this? So like if I could be left with something just this big, it makes me feel like I'm not wasting the paper. And you get a lot more options when you buy smaller sheets because it's a little bit less expensive to get the smaller sheets. Okay, I'm taking some more florals off of the Winter Blooms sheet. This one's going to go right here. And it's going to go with this fa la 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 la. I'm not counting the laws. It's going to go with that one. So I'm going to peel this up just so I can place it right at the corner of the chalkboard sticker. I believe Alicia has these for like fall as well. I think I've used them before. I can't quite remember. It's been a while. I've had these in the stash for a long time. We're going to put that chalkboard sticker right there with that. We're going to save Merry Christmas for like maybe my Christmas daily. That could be kind of fun because this is like a nicely sized sticker. I'm going to use my remaining 2 Winter Blooms. I did think about shopping Alicia's Black Friday sale. I looked into it. I don't remember exactly what she was doing. I think it was like 30% off or something like that. Although I think she raised her prices recently and I just didn't realize it because when I went to shop, the 30% off was like the price of what I remember the stickers being because they used to be $4 a sheet and I think they went up to $5, but then with the 30 or 25% off, they went back down to $4 and I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know if I'm going to do that right now. I mean, I get it. Like, supplies prices are rising and, like, shipping costs more and stuff like that. So you do have to account for all your business expenses. But I was like, do I really need more stickers right now? I shopped so many sales this weekend that I think I just need to take a pause again. I was on, like, a sticker no spend for most of October. And then I tried to wait until Black Friday to break my no spend, and I broke the no spend. That is for sure. So now we got to go back into like, don't spend too much money on stickers mode. And I'm working on some stuff for my like December release. So I'll have some stuff from my own shop that I can use too. I don't know if I like this kind of wedged behind here. I'm just trying to figure out where this last little piece is going to go. I like it here. So the chalkboards have a white border around them, but I can just line this up with the edge of the chalkboard and just stick it right there so that it looks like it's coming out from behind the actual chalkboard and not like the sticker. Like this one, it has that white border that kind of sits in between the chalkboard and the florals. This one looks a little bit cleaner because it's pressed right up against it. So these clusters are making me really happy. We finished a sheet of stickers, which always makes me feel good. And now I'm going to take my Mojo Jojo Plans, Black Boxes and More book to get all my functional stuff in there. This is another shop that I shopped with on Black Friday. She was doing, I think, 30% off of select sticker books, which it seemed like most everything was on sale. Okay, Monday, got work. Tuesday and Wednesday, work. So I ordered another copy of the brown one, the gray one. She has another one that's called like Date It, which is like all numbered dating stickers. And I've had my issues with these sticker books in the past where I haven't been able to peel up the numbers, but the description said that it would be both paper and clear stickers. So I figure, okay, the paper ones are always cut great. So if I have paper numbers to date with, that'll be good. And then I bought it and I realized afterward, I'm not going to be using that undated planner in 2023. Or maybe I will. I can't quite decide because the one that I did buy isn't super neutral on the inside. So I might just swap out the guts and keep the like dividers and stuff like in there. I can't decide. I'll have to get to my planner setup and like figure some stuff out. So I've got work, hockey game, work. Oh, I have to go and pick up a grocery order before work on Wednesday. Got like curbside pickup in the morning. And I definitely made Nick go back and order, or go back and revise the order once he had placed it, because I'm like, I want ice cream. So we had to go back and add that into the cart. But I'll be picking that up on Wednesday morning before I go to work. Trying to decide how I want this like placed. It's a little curled because I just peeled it up, but let's do that. Don't think there's anything else in this half of the week beyond like going to the post office and stuff like that. And I'll put bullet points in there while I kind of fill this out. So I'm just going to leave it at the boxes for now. Don't have anything Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or I think Sunday I have another work shift. The other thing that I do need to make sure that I do this week is my car went into the shop. Gonna get my airbags fixed because they just didn't get hooked up correctly after the last time they did repairs on it. So I gotta go back and do that. It got dropped off on Monday, and I'm just gonna we'll put a bullet point in there for that. So it got dropped off on Monday. He's gonna take a look at it this week, and hopefully I can go back and like grab it towards the end of the week. So Monday was dropping the car off and then also dropping orders off at the post office, which means that Wednesday is going to be my next post office day. I try to go every other day. Not completely thrilled with the box placement on Wednesday. I don't know how to explain why, but I just don't like them where they're at. I think they just don't sit well in relation to the other boxes. So I'm going to move them. And this is my creative time, so like I can kind of do whatever I want. Like if it is something as meaningless as moving a box around, I still want to do it because I've got the time for it. Okay, that one's gonna go there. That makes me a little happier. And then errands are gonna go up here on the top of Wednesday. I mean, granted, I could have used a bullet point to denote like the grocery pickup, but that's like something that's timed. So like if it's a timed thing, like if I have to do it at like 9 a.m., I want to have that in a box just to like kind of highlight that it needs to be done then and there. Something like the post office I can do at any point during the day. So I don't necessarily need a box to say, oh, you're going to the post office at 2 o'clock, like stuff like that. So this is the first half of the week, which is a little bit busier than the second half of the week. But I figure if I go down to my parents', which is like where our mechanic is, who is fixing the work of the mechanic that I used up here, if I go down to get the car on like Friday or Saturday, I've got these 3 days off. So I'm like, maybe I can go to like brunch with my sister because she's living with my parents right now. So I'm going to put in a box on Saturday, which is when I think I'm going to see my sister. And we'll probably go to the mall or something like that. So I'm going to put second box in there. I'm just making plans that she doesn't even know about. She's going to have to learn the hard way that the boxes are already in the planner. She's kind of roped into plans on Saturday. This one needs to just go up slightly so that they can both fit into this middle row of boxes. So this one's gonna go right here. I think my Mojo Jojo Plans order was like delivered today. I ordered during the Black Friday sale and today is Tuesday and it's already here. Same with my Create with Mandy order. That came really fast. I also got plum paper. Oh, I have to pick up that today from the UPS store. Well, I don't really have time today. That'll be a tomorrow task. So I'll put another bullet point in there to pick up my plum paper planner from the UPS store. And I'm so excited. I got the same kind of daily that I had before. I picked a different color palette this time, and I got a new cover with it, of course. So excited to grab that. All of the orders are starting to trickle in. Thursday, Friday, I can add boxes in as needed. So I think this is going to be it. I'm just going to go ahead and re-hole punch these pages so they can go back in the planner. All right, so I hole punched them. I like the way they're looking, but I feel like it could use just a little something else. I'm going to grab this sheet from LPTG Creates, and I'm going to use some of these little like polka dot. I don't know what's happening outside. I think they're probably taking out the trash. That's the crashing glass noises. So I'm going to take a few of these little dots and kind of work them into the various clusters that I've got going so far. And they're very tiny, like they are definitely cut precisely. So I have to be careful to like not drop them. But I think they add just a little something around the edges of these clusters. I find them really, really cute, like paired with florals. I think they just add in a little extra like sticker, you know. I'm not going to put them on top of the scrapbook paper just because they are on a white paper and the scrapbook paper is that cream color. So I feel like they stick out a little too much. But around the edges, I think they look cute. So I'm going to place a few of these. Beyond Black Friday, like Thanksgiving was good. It was nice to see family. We did end up picking our Christmas dinner theme, which I talk about here on the channel sometimes. So on Thanksgiving, we vote for what the Christmas theme is going to be, and everybody has to make their like dish based around the theme. So in the past, we've done like different countries where we've done like Italian food or Mexican food or something like that. We've also done some more creative stuff. Like one year we did like a chop challenge kind of thing where you had to have like certain ingredients in your dish or like one of ingredients off of a list. We've done that. This year we've decided that everybody is going to bring like their favorite food. I don't exactly know the specifics. It's going to be your favorite food, but I think it's like your favorite like holiday food. I'm not really sure how that's going to work because I feel like people bring their favorite foods like normally when we're like making like a holiday dinner. So I'm going to figure that one out. We're on appetizers again. That's typically how it works. Being a grandchild is like you're on the appetizers or desserts. So Nick said he wanted to make like a lox platter, which I think could be really fun. I'm trying to decide what I want to bring, if I want to bring a second dish or not. I told my grandmother, I'm like, you know, my favorite food, goldfish. I'm going to bring a bag of goldfish. And she's like, you're not bringing a bag of goldfish to Christmas. I'm like, well, we would have other stuff too, but I'm sure everyone would want to eat a bag of goldfish before they actually have real food. Goldfish now makes like a holiday version, which are pretty good. Although I think the Star Wars ones are my favorite. And I'm not like a huge Star Wars person, but they hold the salt a little bit better. I like the fun shapes. So I normally get Star Wars goldfish, in case you were wondering that about me. I got the holiday ones. They're like stockings and trees and stuff like that. They're okay. Maybe I have to try another bag to see if there's like any difference between them. But I'm a goldfish connoisseur. What can I say? I think this is looking good. I'm going to go ahead and pop this back on the desks. Alrighty, all set up back in the planner. I love the way this turned out. It's kind of a complete 180 from what I was doing last month, but I am excited for the change in seasons. I love snow. I mean, I lived in Fargo for 4 years while I was in school. I love the Midwestern winters, so I'm excited to kind of start doing some more wintry stuff here in the planner. I think the color palette is really cute, and these, according to Allie Florals, just like have my heart. And again, you can use my code Caitlin10 to save 10% off at According to Allie. I've got a link down below, that kind of stuff. I will link everything else. So the LPTG creates little embellishment dots. We've got the Alicia Michelle Amxo chalkboards, like the Christmassy chalkboards, and then the Coffee Girls. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the paper pad. I probably could find it on like a Cherry on Top Crafts, so I'll try to link everything down below. But here it is, my first week of December spread. I will definitely be adding in more boxes as the week goes on, and I have to like plan in this, but as it currently stands, this is kind of what the week is looking like. So I love this, and I am going to head out to work, so there you have it. If you liked this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content, and follow me over on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching, and happy planning!